Hi there, class. Welcome to another segment from Phil, the mortgage professor from Mortgage Alliance. Mortgages are marvelous. After my last little episode where I talked about how qualifying for a mortgage is like pouring a beer, got a call from Jeff. So thank you, Jeff. He said, you know what, Phil, mortgage professor, I hate math, but beer I understood. So could you tell me something about mortgages and beer again? Only I know I qualify for the mortgage, I've been told that, but they've been telling me about how I can pay off my mortgage faster. And math gives me a bigger headache than any hangover I've ever had. So we'll start this class again and we'll talk about beer, the big one this time. Oh yes, legal tells me something. I have to make a disclaimer. You will notice that there is no actual beer in the stein. So for those of you with a beer allergy or a prohibition, philosophical or religion, no beer is actually used when describing how mortgage math actually works. Are you okay now? Now the other thing too is you must be of legal drinking age, mortgage age. So let's talk about how many financial institutions tell you that the absolute best way to save thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars is by paying not monthly, but by paying bi-weekly or weekly. And just by doing that, you're actually going to save a whole bunch of money. Now, is that actually true? Well, let's take this stein of beer with no beer, but let's take a look at it and say, my objective is to consume one of these every hour. No more, no less. If it's less, not worth my while, but if it's more, I know I'm going to have a hangover sooner or later. So let's take a look at this. What is your drinking style? Are you the kind of individual that'll take this mug of beer and you'll put it to your lips and take quaffs of it back? So let's say that you can finish this off in 12 swallows. No. You're not going to chug her back. You're not going to pound it back. You're trying to make this last for an hour. So if you have 12 of mouthfuls and you got her done, what does that mean? Well, that means that every 5 minutes, on average, you'll take a swallow. At the end of 12 times 5 equals 60. That's your hour gone. Now, how does this relate to some sneakiness going on with these pay off your mortgage faster just by doing weekly or bi-weekly payments? Well, here's what they tell you. If you were not to take a full swallow, but a half swallow, ordinarily, over a 60-minute period, a half swallow instead of 12 would be 24. True? But keep in mind, what that means is you would be doing a half swallow instead of every 5 minutes. You'll be doing a half swallow every 2.5 minutes. But this is where someone's playing you the fool. And how? Because what they're saying, hey, buddy, I'm looking after your back. I'll tell you when the 2.5 minutes are up. So the little bugger says, take your half swallow. And not 2.5 minutes has gone by, but about 2 minutes and 18 seconds. What'll happen is you'll be taking half swallows. And before the hour is up, the beer is gone, and you're on to your next beer. What does it equate to? Ordinarily, if you were taking full mouthfuls, you would finish this off in an hour in 12 swallows. But they set the time clock ticking faster for you so that before the hour is up, you would have had enough time to actually drink 13 swallows. You're onto your next glass already before the hour is up. So that's the real secret with what they call rapid weekly and rapid bi-weekly, you saving tons and tons and tons of money. It's not how many times you take that swallow, but how much you end up drinking by the end of the hour. So that's the secret. 13 swallows are done within the hour. 13 monthly mortgage payments done within the year is how their math works and how you get a hangover because you went over your budget trying to drink your beer and pay off your mortgage. And that's the truth, my class.